It is the dawn of a new day in England, a new era of peace. The country stands unified, free from the rebellion of years past, while military triumphs abroad have made England a power unrivaled among the nations of the world. Towns flourish in this time of growth and prosperity, becoming influential centers of trade, and the people grow strong under a firm but gentle yoke. And in this magical realm, not one slave's mind harbors rebellion, not one peasant's dreams bend murderous, and the lips of every lord affirm as king the man who thieved the crown. You would have us believe this rot, John Lackland?
Come, John. Surely you must have known we would require proof of Richard's death before we'd give consent to have you crowned king.
I'd sooner crown a cockerel than this liar. King Richard languishes in a foreign cell, awaiting ransom still. All England knows his brother John's intent is not to free him.
What proof is there that Richard lives? We have John's word that he does not.
And even if Richard were alive, who among us would have his return? Longsword? Richard's fate is of no consequence. The fate of England, however, is. And while I live, this clumsy child will not be seated upon England's throne.
Who then, Wulfric the Wild? You?
Better die than you, Mark de Rampain.
Has it come to this, then?
Guards, these men are traitors. We would they were executed. Made it up.
What is the meaning of this? No!
A new day in England, indeed.
Outstanding. This sum will be put to good purpose.
And then?
And then the scoundrels' men moved in on my wagons, making off with the remainder of my earnings. They led me to their encampment, mocking me the while, and then they tied me to a chair until nightfall, when all was served with a dinner I paid a week's, month's profit for.
I trust the meal was filling.
This is the second time I've been waylaid by Robin Hood in as many months. Will you do nothing? Have I been misinformed? Are you or are you not the Sheriff of Nottingham?
Robin Hood has been a thorn in my side for quite some time. Believe me, if it were that easy to have him brought to justice, I would have...
Bah! A month ago you said the same. If King Richard weren't
King
absent from
John,
the throne...
merchant, and well you would be to remember it.
Well, then, I'll bring my grievances to him, if that's what you suggest. You'll find I have many friends of influence, Sheriff. If you're unable to handle your responsibilities, I'm sure King John would like to hear of it.
Come not between myself and the king. For it is to him I answer, and to him alone, and not some petty money-loving merchant and his nasty little friends.
I didn't mean to.
If you wish Robin Hood captured, then I recommend that you arm yourself with a stout cudgel and seek to brain him yourself. For with the entire country at war, King John will not spare the men necessary to cleanse Sherwood of villainy.
I see. Well, if it's men you need, as I've said, I've friends of influence. Just say the word and I'll have an army at your doorstep by lunchtime.
Never have I entered Sherwood with such a force. Yes, very well. With an army we will march upon the outlaw encampment, and with a show of arms we will have our satisfaction. You are indeed more useful than first I supposed, merchant.
Likewise, Sheriff. Likewise.
What next, I wonder? Who will pay for dinner tomorrow? My apologies to the cleaning lady.
Uncle.
Will Scarlet, what brings you here? I thought you were off prowling for dinner guests to fill our table. And our coffers.
I was until I came upon one of your men.
Not entirely surprising, is it? We do live here.
The Sheriff of Nottingham marches on Sherwood in force.
His advance is sooner than I had expected. Little John?
Gathers as many men as he can find. He sent scouts are looking for you.
When have they ever found me?
I will make your position known to them. You shall have your men shortly.
Unless John dawdles. Let's see what the others are up to. What next? Let's see what England has to offer. outstanding. This sum will be put to good purpose.
Pardon me, sir, but could you direct me to the nearest constable? My friends and I are quite drunk, and we look for a fight.
Follow the arrows. How many men does the sheriff feel, John?
An army marches with him. More men than I've ever seen him marshal.
Where did he find them all? Not in Prince John's backyard.
Aye, for we have intercepted every letter the troublesome sheriff has sent to the prince. Not one of his requests for troops and armaments has passed through Sherwood without our pens upon it.
From elsewhere, then, comes this army. I suppose we'll have to have them all for dinner. Anything less would be bloody inhospitable. How many of our men do you bring, John?
Enough.
They are ready?
They will do whatever you require of them.
Then let us begin. For I've thought of a new way to humble the sheriff when this is over. Let's see what the others are up to.
Yes, Robin? Where shall they be assigned? Spend as much as you need. We can always steal more. Yes, Robin? Where shall... Hey, mate. Where Spend as much as you need. We can always steal more. Where shall they march?
Robin, what the devil is going on here? In your last letter to me, you swore that it would be at least a month before the sheriff would make his advance.
I misjudged how long it would take for the sheriff to be bullied into action. What? There's a first time for everything.
Obviously, you fooled yourself into thinking that setting yourself up for disaster is somehow a trivial matter. And of course, none of your friends pointed out that perhaps it would not be such a good idea to rob such a well-connected merchant.
He deserved it.
And evidently you've forgotten that the sheriff serves a new master. He's far more worried about John's opinion than he was Richard's.
Yes, Robin? Where shall they be assigned? You never have enough troops, eh? Hey, mate. Where shall they march?
So, what? Let's see what the others are up to.
Robin, I've news of England.
Can it wait? We still defend Sherwood.
John has declared Richard dead and has claimed the crown for his own.
He has been ruling as if he were king for some time already. I see absolutely no difference.
The difference is that John tried to murder the entire royal council. He failed, but of the 6 ruling lords, only 4 remain. It is war, Robin.
I care not about such matters of state.
Take care then to explain your indifference to the armies that come marching through your forest to join this new campaign.
Marion, there already is an army in my forest, and I must deal with them first. I promise you. We shall speak on this later.
Yes, Robin? To where shall they march? Mate, to where shall they march? And so did the merry men soundly defeat their nemesis, that rascally scoundrel, the Sheriff of Nottingham, once again. And of his person they did thus. They bound him firmly to an ass in the fashion they'd fixed a felled deer,
being sure to have attached a letter to the wicked sheriff's wife, gifting her with said ass.
The sheriff or his steed?
The donkey, of course. Of the two, the more useful and the less an ass.
Better we should kill him than expect his company in another 2 weeks' time.
Stay, Will. We are, as always, gracious hosts.
We need to talk.
A moment, love. Farewell, Sheriff, until next we meet.
London travels, you sheep biter! If your gaping mouths could trap merchants' purses, we'd be far better served. Back to your posts, you wretches!
Nothing but a sham.
As we speak, battle rages across the land, bringing ruin to England.
Marion, the kingdom is not my affair.
As you have said, but I speak not of the kingdom, of titles, pennants, and crowns. I speak of England. I speak of a people who can but watch their homes be sacked and burned whenever a soldier's hand seeks sport. I speak of a people whose mouths hang empty as their purses, whose backs their masters bend to better make them footstools.
Already we aid them. Do we not rob from the rich and give to the poor?
And what do you give them, Robin? Gold that the tax collector will take? Come next the king demands his due?
What more can be done? Unless I were to conquer England myself, nothing would be... You want me to conquer England, don't you?
I would you save England, yes.
Marion...
If it is not in you to protect the lives of innocents, then think on this. There is a great wrong in the land. There is something perverse about the whole of this. You know this should not be, and I believe you know as well what you must do.
You worry too much about too many things.
And you worry too little.
I've no need to. Things have a tendency to fall into place, dear Marion.
Because people push them, my dear idiot. This is not natural, Robin. There is a foulness to the air that confuses the land, while the crown rests on a head not fit to bear it. If you will not act for me, then act because you are...
You know I will deny you nothing. Very well, then. Robin Hood marches at the command of his lady.
Oh, really? Then I have a couple more commands for you.
I live to serve.
But come, there is someone whom you must meet. Wilfred?
My lady.
Robin, this gentle knight is Sir Wilfred of Ivanhoe, who has pledged to aid you in your venture.
I, Wilfred of Ivanhoe, son of Cedric, Duke of Rotherwood, make offer to you, styling yourself Robin Hood, of my services, leaving it with your nobleness to retain or to ransom the same according to your pleasure.
Robin!
A pleasure, Wilfred of Ivanhoe, to make your acquaintance.
Sir Wilfred is a knight of no small renown, whose connections with the court shall come in handy, given this new state of affairs.
I shall do whatever is within my power to serve England and her true King Richard, though it means my allies must necessarily be of dubious character.
Wilfred!
I will not make my discomfort unknown. It is better that the company I keep knows the ground upon which I stand. I like not to traffic with outlaws, Robin Hood.
Neither do I.
Please, Wilfred, if you would, take the time to acquaint Robin with your knowledge of the land. He is, I'm afraid, like a babe in the woods, new to such strange things as strongholds, tournaments, and all things political.
Thank you, but I think I'll somehow manage.
See? He knows not the meaning of a politic response. But I must take my leave, Robin. Unlike Wilfred, I cannot use my position at court to aid you directly. But of course, there are other ways, though they involve a certain degree of, risk. I shall, however, return at times to keep you abreast of current matters of interest.
Keep me too.
Farewell, Wilfred.
My lady.
Robin.
So, Wilfred of Ivanhoe, what have you to show me?
A civil war has erupted in the land, and each ruling lord is vying for control of England. Nottingham, your home county and seat of power. Protect it as you would your life. For if lost to a rival lord, your lands and armies are forfeit, and your enemies are many, Robin. Lord Thomas Oldcastle, of a Saxon bloodline that can be traced back to our warriors that crossed the Channel to fight for Prince Vortigern against the Celts during the Roman withdrawal from England. Thomas has grown old and nervous without a true heir to his line. Lord Geoffrey Longsword, a Saxon noble well known for his courage and personal skill on the field of battle. There may be better generals than he, but few could claim the admiration his soldiers have for their leader. Lord Reginald Front de Boeuf, one of Prince John's Norman dogs. I'd wager that once Prince John's ire diminishes and he feels safely placed on the throne, Reginald will scurry back to seek favour from his master. Lord Mark de Rampaine, not a more devious Norman serpent in all of England. He dons the mantle of a whimpering courtier while his spies and assassins remove his enemies in the dead of night. He will find England as a new world, now that war is to be fought on the battlefield and not from the shadows at court. Prince John, brother to our King Richard Coeur de Lion and usurper of the throne of England. John is the shadow to Richard's fire and light, and he has always hated his brother for this. Now with our king held prisoner in Austria, the jealous sibling would steal the crown and the power he could never claim on his own.
Ah, yes, John, the cause of all this uproar. Like the thorn in the lion's paw, Marion would have me pluck and remove him from the throne. Very well, Wilfred. Let's get started.
Aye, Robin. With the Royal Council in disarray, several of England's earls have garrisoned their counties in preparation for war. Breaking all oaths of fealty, they will guard their lands against conquest until a rightful king is seated upon England's throne.
Fellow upstarts, eh? I wonder if each has their own Marion whispering in their ear.
The quarries of the north produce some of the best stone in all of England. Holding York will ease the cost of building the strongholds you require to defend your lands. At the heart of England, you will find many stout men, the makings of fine soldiers. Holding Warwick will allow you to hire an army of footmen quickly and for less gold. The Welsh are excellent archers, which we discovered at high cost during our first battles with them. If you hold Cardigan, I am sure your gold will go farther in adding ranks of archers to your army. The last resting place of Joseph of Arimathea and the Grail, Crusader knights make their pilgrimage to the Church of Glastonbury here in Somerset. Holding this county and providing for the church will put you in favour with many knights, prompting their service for a more modest fee. The timber gathered for the shipping lanes of the Channel would also serve well for constructing siege equipment. Holding Canterbury will allow for cheaper construction of catapults.
Controlling these counties will surely benefit us. Thank you, Wilfred. enough of this.
Yes, Robin? Where shall they be assigned? Spend as much as you need. We can always steal more. Hey, mate. To where shall they march? Hey, mate. To where shall they march?
I greet you on this fair morn, Robin Hood.
Nice day, isn't it, good Friar Tuck?
There
There are no friars in England, Robin.
And no outlaws. Come, Tuck, what news have you?
If indeed our aim is to tip John from the throne, we must concern ourselves with the safe return of the rightful king. The people are clamoring for the return of Richard the Lionheart, as his arrogant brother cares not for them.
Did Richard? He cared for his people by leaving his tyrant of a brother to rule, while he fought in his little crusade.
Richard had his faults, yes, but he ruled with a just hand. You know the people suffer greatly under John's rule, and England is divided. I believe only Richard's return can put the land to rest.
Very well, Tuck. I shall put aside what coins we can spare for his release. Between you and Marion, it is a wonder I get anything done.
That, my friend, is another conversation altogether. But no matter. I shall return periodically to collect for the ransom of Richard. Consider it well, Robin, for it is never harmful to have the people and their king supporting your cause.
My cause? This was never my cause. The things we do for women. So, let's see what the...
What is it you see? Robin, Richard lies in a foreign land, awaiting ransom. What is... Return to me when there is need.
Greetings, Robin. Fare you well, Robin.
Yes, Robin? Where? Yes, Robin? Where shall they be assigned? You never have enough troops, eh? Yes, Robin? To where shall they march? Yes, Robin? From where? What shall be their new... Tell me how many shall be transferred. Yes, Robin? To where shall they march?
What is your desire?
Lords and ladies, welcome to today's tournament.
soundly beaten me. You have soundly beaten me. I care not for your gold. Your defeat shall be payment enough.
We move into round 2. Wilfred of Ivanhoe will take up the lance against Geoffrey Longsword. The winner of this round will return home burdened with the famed coin.
Once again, my skills have served me well.
My army will enjoy its restful march into my new land.
With the day coming to an end, we enter the final round. Wilfred of Ivanhoe challenges King John. The winner will be declared tournament champion.
And I tell you, this is my duty. I care not whom you say you are.
Know who has sent me?
I am the Sheriff of Nottingham, and Robin Hood is my concern. It is I who will bring him to justice.
And if John did not believe your words hollow, he would not have sent me. You have failed in your task one time too many, Sheriff. Be thankful that your king has sent a man capable of retrieving the outlaw's head for you.
You think to make him a martyr? Many would love him the more as a result. No, the people must see that all men must answer to the law. Robin Hood must stand before the Lord Chief Justice and there receive his sentence.
Brave words from one who rides upon a fatted ass.
Do not dare to mock me, Guy of Gisborne.
Do not dare to stand in my path, Philip Mark.
I will hold Robin Hood accountable for his crimes, for I am the instrument of law in this land.
Oh, are you?
Who else? Certainly not you, villain. You do not know Robin Hood as I know him. He is no mere outlaw, no simple bandit.
No man has ever found escape from my blade, for all men are mortal, and my blade is death. Already my course is set. Not even the will of your king may sway me from my purpose, much less your empty knowledge. Until I am finished here, Sheriff, I suggest you attend to other matters.
Robin Hood is mine.
Then you had better kill him before I do.
Damnation. Robin. How far will I be pushed before I take the devil's side?
Word of our cause spreads throughout the land, and each day the number of men who would take up arms against Prince John grows. Our ranks swell.
Ranks swell? Since when did we have ranks? Shouldn't we be disguising ourselves for one of the sheriff's pretend archery tournaments?
To win a war, one must have armies. Get used to it, my friend. And here comes a well-heeled gentleman. I'm not quite sure whether to pick his purse clean or take it to laundry for him. My lord.
John Little.
Little John. John Little is a shepherd. I am not.
My apologies, Little John. I thought your name a joke at your expense.
And I thought your face a joke at yours.
Enough, John. I apologize, Wilfred, for my acquaintance's behavior. Ever the bumpkin, he finds it difficult to dispose of his irrational prejudices.
No slight taken, my lord.
What is it that brings you here?
I have spoken with some of my fellows, and I have received word that many of them would join with you in battle, for the name of Richard Coeur de Lion emboldens men's hearts still.
Ranks swell.
Excellent, Wilfred. We could use more knights around here.
Indeed, there are knights in all of England who would fight for your cause, my lord. However...
Yes?
However, they are pledged to serve their current masters. They would be willing to break oath only if they were to receive compensation sufficient enough to ensure the continued livelihoods of their families, were they to fall upon the fields of war.
I see.
I suppose we all need a good enough reason to risk our lives.
Yes, for loved ones. That is a good enough reason for me. Very well, Wilfred. Notify your colleagues that my coffers are open to them, so to speak.
Yes, my lord.
Well. It seems that our aristocrats' friends...
Not another word from you, John. When will you learn not to distrust every noble you meet? Have you forgotten Marion is of the nobility?
She is an exception. She is the exception.
Uh-huh. Come, we must attend to our plans while there is yet light.
What is your desire? Very well, Robin. Greetings, Robin. Fare you well, Robin.
Yes, Robin. Where shall they... Hey, mate. Where shall... You never have enough troops, eh? Where shall they be? You never have enough troops, eh? Yes, Robin. Where shall... You never have enough troops, eh? Yes, Robin. Where shall they march? is not the issue. I have no quarrel with Richard. Only his title. Why should I, a free man, owe my allegiance to one who has done nothing on my behalf besides launch a crusade against an army halfway across the world?
Are you not about your country, outlaw?
Again, you miss my very point. The king is not England. England is not the king.
John, enough. Must every conversation turn to bitter argument?
Only when he is present.
You're being an ass.
I do not need you to defend me, my lord. If Little John desires to resolve our differences upon the field of honorable combat, then I will be more than...
Wilfred, now you're being an ass. Please, let the matter drop, both of you. Now, what was it you had to tell me, Sir Knight?
Good news, my lord. We now have the engineers necessary to construct catapults with which to break down our enemies' walls and their spirits.
Good news indeed. Little John, I assume you will take no offense to this.
Aye, this is a good thing.
Of course it is. Now, have the men been trained in operating these contraptions?
I have handpicked men for the siege crews, yes.
An unruly lot.
Perhaps you would care to crank the bloody thing yourself, you pompous ass?
Excellent. Now, shall we see what havoc we may wreak with our new toys?
Aye.
Then after you, boys.
You've a wicked gleam in your eye. Be quick about it, Robin.
Greetings, Robin. Fare you well, Robin.
Yes, Robin. Where shall they be assigned? You never have enough troops, eh? Yes, Robin. From where shall... What shall be there? Tell me how many shall be transferred. Hey, mate. Where shall they march? Ha, but look here. I amend my earlier estimation. By the look of these tracks, this stag must be a full 14 points. It will make a fine addition to the evening celebration.
You can tell how big its antlers are by looking at its footprints. Oh, you've a better eye than me.
What is it?
Blast it! But you will not turn this blade, Robin.
Look who has come to dinner.
Ah, but tonight I shall serve you, John Little of Hathersage, and truly your belly shall be filled.
Such unpleasant words from such a lovely lady. But come now, Sheriff, surely you don't
You,
think
Robin Hood, are an outlaw and a thief, and by your actions a traitor to England. And now the law holds you accountable. This is my task, and mine alone. You have mocked me, you have humiliated me, but now you will see that no man may make a mockery of the law, for all are subject to it. Even you. Prepare yourself. I shall bring you before the Lord Chief Justice. I shall bring you before the Lord Chief Justice.
I hope you're satisfied. You've gone and lost yet another of your swords. I don't suppose there's another donkey around. How long do you think it will take to get a catapult?
Years. All these years. Have I failed?
Damn it.
There! In the trees! After the bastard!
for you.
Cancel the celebration. Tonight, we hunt. Enough of this.
What is it you seek? Robin, Richard lies in a foreign land, awaiting ransom. Perhaps you should target more...
What is your desire? Until later, then, Robin.
Yes, Robin. Where shall they be assigned? You never have enough troops, eh? Hey, mate. From where? What shall be there? Tell me how many shall be transferred. Yes, Robin. To where shall they march? Let's let the bastards know we're here. Too short. Give it more chain. Right up the crease. Now fire into the crease. A hit. Don't leave it standing! Keep it coming! Only a minute until they're upon us! A hit! Cheers, you bastards! Switching to Greek fire! Oh, don't leave it standing! What the hell was that? Western Wall. Too short! What the hell was that? That's the way to do it!
Enough of it.
What is your desire?
Lords and ladies, welcome to today's tournament.
To the list.
Now to round one. Wilfred of Ivanhoe challenges a young knight.
for the true king.
You have soundly beaten me. You have soundly beaten me. A chance for you to earn your coin.
We move into round 2. Wilfred of Ivanhoe will take up the lance against Mark de Rompe. The winner of this round will return home overburdened with both fame and coin.
Once again, my skills have served me well.
My army will enjoy its restful march into my new era.
With the day coming to an end, we enter the final round. Wilfred of Ivanhoe will take up the lance against Prince King John. The winner will be declared tournament champion.
Victory!
Still no word, then?
Nothing, Robin, save for the idle gossip of the court.
No word even of the sheriff's successor?
There will be no new sheriff of Nottingham until this war is at an end, says Prince John.
An unpopular assignment and one fraught with danger, apparently.
It had to happen sooner or later, Robin. In truth, we all knew the sheriff's death was unavoidable.
We did not, nor did we expect it to arrive in such a fashion. Would that I knew what would move the sheriff to act so hastily, and with such intensity.
Because he took your little game seriously and you did not. You should count yourself lucky that he was struck down. I doubt you would have been able to defend yourself in time.
Now you're being ridiculous. And I've always been serious about...
Ho, Robin.
What news, John?
My lady, greetings. No news, Robin. Of our mysterious assassin we can discover nothing. The very trees themselves are silent regarding his passing.
I want this man, and I want him alive.
The First Order is tall enough.
John?
Very well. I will use the blunt end of my quarterstaff on him.
Just bring him to me. And Marion, stay watchful. If there is any news...
I will bring it to you, as I have always.
Good. I do not think this assassin knows fully who I am. I must take great care to instruct him.
Yes, Robin. Where shall they be assigned? Spend as much as you need. We can always steal more. Robin. All right then.
Greetings, Robin. Very well, Robin. What is your design? Until later, then, Robin.
Yes, Robin. Where shall they march? Hey, mate. Where shall they be assigned? Can never have enough troops, eh? Hey, mate. To where shall they march?
My contacts have gathered the following. I'm all yours, Robin. Be quick about it, Robin.
What is your design? Fare you well, Robin.
Yes, Robin. Where shall they be assigned? Spend as much as you need. We can always steal more. Yes, Robin.
Greetings, Robin. Very well, Robin. Greetings, Robin. Fare you well, Robin.
Yes, Robin. To where shall they march? Yes, Robin. Where shall... Spend as much as you need. We can always steal more. Hey, mate. Where shall they march? Years to build and minutes to tear it all down. Cheers, you bastards! Right on top! Too short! Too short! Half a minute! Here they come!
He has proven to be somewhat difficult to locate, but there is always a way to find even the most elusive prey.
Had you been successful the first time, there would be no need for your assurances.
Had you been successful in keeping your kingdom in order, there would be no need for any assurances.
Address me not in such a tone, else you find you dance from the hangman's rope.
Come, your majesty. Surely you know that someone must do your hunting, and that no man is more accomplished in this than I.
So you have said, but all you have shown me is the body of the Sheriff of Nottingham as proof of your words.
Proof you will have in abundance. Robin Hood is an outlaw, no better than any I have dealt with for either you or your brother Richard. Were it not for his friends, already would his head be set upon my shield.
His friends are many, Gisborne. Will you slay them all?
That would be as impractical as waging war against all England.
I am England, and I shall defend the crown as I see fit.
Likewise will I act.
Though I like not your manner, I will accept your word. But do not test my patience. This outlaw must be dealt the king's justice ere long. Now, you will leave us.
Yes, your majesty.
What next, I want?
My greetings, Robin. Robin, Richard lies in a foreign land, awaiting ransom. Remember, Robin, Richard can undo what his brother has done.
Greetings, Robin. Until later.
Hey, mate. Where shall they be assigned? Spend as much as you need. We can always steal more. Hey, mate. To where shall they march?
What is your desire?
Lords and ladies, welcome to today's tournament.
To the list!
Now to round one. Wilfred of Ivanhoe challenges a young knight.
For the true king!
Soundly beaten me. You have soundly beaten me. You have soundly beaten me. A chance for you to earn your coin.
We move into round two. Wilfred of Ivanhoe challenges Mark the Longplays. The winner of this round will return home overburdened with both fame and coin.
Once again, my skills have served me well.
My army will enjoy its restful march into my new land.
With the day coming to an end, we enter the final round. Wilfred of Ivanhoe challenges King John. The winner will be declared tournament champion.
Yes, Robin? Where shall they be assigned? Can never have enough troops, eh? Hey, mate. Join me for a drink later? Yes, Robin. Join me.
Greetings, Robin. Very well, Robin.
Greetings, Robin. Very well, Robin. Greetings, Robin. Until later, then, Robin.
Yes, Robin? Where shall they be assigned? You never have enough troops, eh? Where shall they be assigned? Spend as much as you need. We can always steal more. Hey, mate. To where shall they march?
My contacts have gathered the following. You've a wicked gleam in your eye. Be quick about it, Robin.
What is your desire? Until later.
Yes, Robin? Where shall they be assigned? You never have enough troops, eh? Yes, Robin? Where shall they be assigned? Spend as much as you need. We can always steal more. Hey, mate. Where shall they march?
You're a dead man, Robin Hood.
I hope your sword is sharper than your wit.
Oh.
I'll send my regards to your widow. Next! Till we meet again.
You're nothing but a sissy, ain't you? You're a dead man.
Till we meet again. See you on the way out.
You're a dead man, Robin Hood.
Thank you for the practice, my friend.
You're a dead man, Robin Hood.
Enough banter. Let's fight. Till we meet again.
What is your desire?
Lords and ladies, welcome to today's tournament.
To the list.
Now to round one. Wilfred of Ivanhoe challenges the young knight.
soundly beaten me. You have soundly beaten me.
We move into round 2. Wilfred of Ivanhoe will take up the lance against Mark de Rompay. The winner of this round will return home overburdened with both fame and coin. A knockoff!
Once again, my skills have served me well.
My army will enjoy its restful march into my new land.
With the day coming to an end, we enter the final round. Wilfred of Ivanhoe will take up the lance against Prince King John. The winner will be declared tournament champion. A knockoff!
Victory!
Where shall they be Can never have enough troops, eh? Hey, mate. Where shall they march?
My contacts have gathered the following. I'm all yours. Be quick about it, Robin.
Hey, mate. Where shall they be assigned? Spend as much as you need. We can always steal more. Hey, mate. Where shall they be assigned? Can never have enough troops, eh? Hey, mate. Join me for a...
Greetings, Robin. Very well, Robin. Greetings, Robin. Very well, Robin. Greetings, Robin. Very well.
Hey, mate. Where shall they be assigned? Spend as much as you need. We can always steal more. Hey, mate. To where shall they march?
What is it? Robin, Richard lies in a foreign land, awaiting ransom. Remember, Robin, Richard can undo what is...
Yes, Robin. To where shall they march? Yes, Robin. Join me for a drink.
What is your desire? Very well, Robin. Greetings, Robin. Until later, then, Robin.
Yes, Robin. Where shall they be assigned? Spend as much as you need. We can always steal more. Yes, Robin. To where shall they march? Not bad. A month ago, your head would have only fetched some 40 crowns.
Hear the name of the sheriff's murderer! Hear the name of the assassin who seeks Robin Hood's death!
What is this, Will?
These dogs, Uncle, were present when Prince John appointed the man who would be your murderer!
The name, Will. Already have you succeeded in arousing our interest?
Speak, cur!
Guy of Gisborne. He's the one you want.
Have you heard of him?
Not I.
He's the most feared man in all of England. Once he has your scent, you're as good as dead. He's killed men by the hundreds.
He missed me. Come, Little John. We've still plans to make, and perhaps we'll find someone who knows where this Gisborne is.
What shall I do with their bodies, Uncle?
You're not going to kill them, Will.
Well, what then? We do not maintain a dungeon.
Exactly. Be off then, and trouble us no more. And nephew, take care that they do not injure themselves on the way out. What next, I wonder? Let's...
Hey, mate. Spend as much as you need. We can always steal more. Yes, Robin? Where shall they be assigned? Can never have enough troops, eh? Hey, mate. To where shall they march?
You're a dead man, Robin.
My apologies to the cleaning lady. I'll send my regards to your widow.
You're nothing but a sissy, ain't you?
I'll send my regards to your widow. Thank you for the practice, my friend.
You're nothing but a sissy, ain't you?
To save time, start bleeding to death and let me pass. The pleasure was all mine.
My contacts have gathered the following.
I fail to see why you're being so difficult. The war goes well, does it not?
The war goes well, yes, as does this guy of Gisborne. Why have you not yet dealt with him?
Where is he, that I may speak with him then?
Lurking in the trees, no doubt, setting an arrow to his bowstring. He is the most infamous mercenary in England, Robin. I cannot believe that you had not heard of him before.
If he has never passed through Sherwood with a purse full of gold, I have not heard of him.
He will come for you again, and your ignorance will be no shield.
Nor will your apprehension. He will strike when he will. This we cannot predict.
Unless, of course, one were to gain access to Prince John's castle, and from there gather his purpose.
Oh, no. You'll not go there. It hasn't been safe since England fell apart.
Prince John has called him back to court, this much I know, but Gisborne is a man of a single mind. He'll not remain there long. We must see what we may discover while we still have the chance.
It's too dangerous, Marion.
You worry too much. Besides, do you not wish to avenge the sheriff's death? Do not forget it was Guy of Gisborne whose arrow pierced the sheriff's heart.
You're trying to manipulate me again. I thought you agreed that you wouldn't do that.
Only to get what I wanted at the time. Oh, come now, Robin. You know that you cannot stop me. You may as well wish me the best.
Fine, fine. Go. But if you run into Gisborne, do not kill him yourself. Leave him to me.
Of course, love. How could I do otherwise?
That woman will be the death of me.
So I keep saying, but if she is too much to bear, know that I, your truest friend, am willing to shoulder that burden for you.
John. For the last time, she's far too good looking for me to give up. Go get your own woman. Enough of it.
What is your desire? Fare you well, Robin.
Hey, mate. Where shall they be? Can never have enough troops, eh? Yes, Robin?
What is your desire? Very well, Robin. What is your desire? Fare you well, Robin.
Hey, mate. Where shall they be assigned? Can never have enough troops, eh? Hey, mate. Join me for a...
I'm all yours, Robin. Be quick about it, Robin.
Hey, mate. To where shall they march? Yes, right. Join me for a drink.
What is your desire?
Lords and ladies, welcome to today's tournament.
To the list.
Now to round one. Wilfred of Ivanhoe challenges the young knights. A knockoff!
For the true king!
Soundly beaten me. You soundly beaten me. A chance for you to earn your coin.
We move into round 2. Wilfred of Ivanhoe will take up the lance against King. The winner of this round will return home overburdened with both fame and coin. A knockoff!
Once again, my skills have served me well.
My army will enjoy its restful march into my new land.
With the day coming to an end, we enter the final round. Wilfred of Ivanhoe will take up the lance against Prince King John. The winner will be declared tournament champion. A knockoff!
Victory!
My greeting, Robin. Richard lies in a foreign land, awaiting ransom. Perhaps you should target more enemy caravans, Robin.
Enough of it.
Yes, Robin. To where shall they march? Hey, mate. All right.
What is your desire? Very well, Robin. What is your desire? Until later, then, Robin.
Yes, Robin. Where shall they be assigned? Spend as much as you need. We can always steal more. Where shall they be assigned? Hey, mate. To where shall they march?
Thought you to defy your king? There are no deserters in England's army, only the living.
We weren't deserting, Your Majesty. We were...
Test not our patience, lest your necks be tested with our steel. Guards, what say you, Gisborne? Would my brother have been so committed to the kingdom that he would take such steps to ensure the dedication of his men?
Your brother's men were dedicated without such steps. But I must take my leave, Your Majesty. My presence is required elsewhere.
Your presence is required here with your king.
I must complete the tasks appointed unto me, must I not? Farewell, John. You shall not hear from me again.
Do not leave, Gisborne. Guards!
Greetings, Robin. Fare you well, Robin.
Yes, Robin. Where shall they be? Spend as much as you need. We can always steal more. Yes, Robin. To where shall they march? Let's let the bastards know we're here. Reach up! Keep firing! That's one spot we won't have to wait for. Give it more chain. Give it more chain. Too short. What the hell was that? A hit! Hey, we're hurting them now.
My contacts have gathered the following.
So you don't think it's a little too much? I understand the strangling and the drowning, but to stab him with a spear afterwards...
There is ritual in all things, even in the killing of a king. A regicide must be performed properly, or not performed at all.
Which is my point. If Prince John surrenders, there'll be no need for any killing. Besides, he's not really the king, so you can't bloody well call it regicide.
Your point is taken, but still. Contemptible villainy!
Yes, Will. What is it this time?
Act not so amused, uncle. That wretch who men call Guy of Gisborne has injured you grievously, and you know it not.
What?
Marion has been captured.
I leave now. Tuck, inform little John that he is to assume leadership in my absence. I will not be long.
Stay, uncle. There is more. Gisborne sends a message.
What message?
If you wish to see Marion again, you are to meet with him in a month's time. The message names the place.
I will not wait a month. I will have my Marion now.
We know not where she is held, uncle.
A month's passing is not such a great thing. Wait, Robin Hood, for perhaps this will work to your advantage. It is never best to act when your passions yet have power over you.
Very well. I will wait, but in the meantime, I will not be idle.
Next time, Robin. I bid you farewell.
Assign them somewhere, Robin. More troops might help our cause. That assignment.
Greetings, Robin. Fare you well, Robin.
Yes, Robin. Where shall they be assigned? You never have enough troops, eh? Hey, mate. Where shall they be assigned? You never have enough troops, eh? Ah, all right then.
Greetings, Robin.
Lords and ladies, welcome to today's tournament.
To the list.
Now to round one. Wilfred of Ivanhoe challenges a young knight. Glancing blows yield no points.
soundly beaten now.
To the list! We move into round 2. Wilfred of Ivanhoe challenges a young knight. The winner of this round will return home overburdened with both fame and coin.
Once again, my skills have served me well.
My army will enjoy its restful march into my new land.
With the day coming to an end, we enter the final round. Wilfred of Ivanhoe will take up the lance against Prince King John. The winner will be declared tournament champion. A knockoff!
Victory!
So you have come. Finally, we are alone.
Where is Marion?
A little less clever now, are we not? Indeed, this is the most amusement I have had in a very long time.
Tell me where she is. You may yet live.
Come now. Surely you realize there are other matters to attend to first. I have killed many men better than you, Robin Hood.
I hope it helps.
You don't stand a chance against me. I have killed many men better than you.
There was no need for this, Gisborne.
And this is how it ends, is it? Guy of Gisborne defeated by a common outlaw.
Where is Marion?
Oh no. You will have no answer from me, Robin Hood. She is far from here, and outlaw or not, you shall not find her. But rest assured, I shall give her your regards when next I see her.
enough of this.
My great Robin, Richard lies in a foreign land awaiting ransom. The rightful king.
What is your desire? Until later.
Hey, mate, where shall they be assigned? Where shall they be assigned? Where shall they be assigned? Hey, mate, to where shall they march?
Greetings, Robin. Fare you well, Robin.
Hey, mate. Where shall they be assigned? You never have enough troops, eh? Yes, Robin. Where shall they march? Years to build and minutes to tear it all down. Oh, they're going to hate us! Switching to free fire! Catapults on! Fast! Keep firing! Right on top! Right up the crease! Half a minute! What the hell was that? Force it farther! Force it farther! Final shots! Again! Track it down! Only a minute until they're upon us! Switching to stone! Too short! Blast it! Keep firing! Cracked it wide open! More! Don't leave it stand! Hello! That was
unjust.
Let's see what the others are up to.
What is your desire? Until then.
Hey, mate. Where shall they be assigned? Spend as much as you need. We can always steal more. Hey, mate. Where shall they be assigned? Hey, mate. Join me for a...
What is your desire? Very well, Robin. Greetings, Robin. Until later, then, Robin.
Hey, mate. Where shall they be assigned? Spend as much as you need. We can always steal more. Hey, mate. To where shall they march?
Thank you for the practice, my friend.
You aren't so impressive in this.
Let's just get this over with. And little John owes me another mug of ale.
You're nothing but a sissy, ain't you?
Care to go another round, Sir Throwrug?
The pleasure
was all mine.
You're nothing but a sissy, ain't you?
My apologies to the cleaning lady.
You're so impressive.
Let's just get this over with. I'll send my regards to your widow.
If you had not made me promise to spare Gisborne, you would not have had to go to all this trouble, you know.
You're welcome.
Did you kill him?
Obviously.
Good. I was worried that he would find you first.
I gathered that.
Oh, you're so smart, aren't you?
You said it, not me. So, how did he manage to capture you, by the way? I thought you were too clever to be cool.
It was difficult for him not to capture me when I presented myself to him as Maid Marian, Robin Hood's lady and spy of choice.
You what?
Surely you didn't think that idiot would ever lay hands on me without my consent. Oh, come now, Robin. Gisborne was on his way out the door. If I had not stepped in, we would never have been able to track him. Besides, I knew you would not make a move against him unless he had something that you valued. You would have just stood there blankly while he adjusted his aim.
Wait. Then why didn't you free yourself sooner?
You saw how many men were guarding me. I'm not a miracle worker. That's your job. Now let us make an exit. There is still much work to do before the day is at an end.
I love you too, Marian.
What is it, love? Be quick about it, Robin.
What is your desire? Fare you well, Robin.
What is it you seek? Robin, Richard lies in a foreign land, awaiting ransom. Perhaps you should target more enemy caravans, Robin.
Greetings, Robin. Fare you well, Robin.
Hey, mate. Where shall they be? You never have enough troops, eh? Hey, mate. Join me for a drink later.
What is your desire?
Lords and ladies, welcome to today's tournament.
To the list.
Now to round one. Wilfred of Ivanhoe challenges a young knight.
king!
You have soundly beaten me. To the list!
We move into round 2. Wilfred of Ivanhoe challenges a young knight. The winner of this round will return home overburdened with both fame and coin.
Once again, my skills have served me well.
My army will enjoy its restful march into my new land.
With the day coming to an end, we enter the final round. Wilfred of Ivanhoe will take up the lance against Prince King John. The winner will be declared tournament champion. A knockoff!
Victory!
We have, my friends, been at war with the Crown for some time, and as the days have drawn long and slow in succession, many of us have faltered, grown weary.
Here you are. Send them round. Every bloody wall in England. Get them up. Go on. You too. Go on. I want every wall in England covered.
I tell
Go
you,
on, here.
it is because we are not mere bandits plundering for profit. No, for though we are guilty before the law, it is an unjust law. It is a false law, created by those petty tyrants who would make us their slaves. We make war because it is Prince John himself who is the true outlaw. Prince John who has taken the crown and unseated the rightful king. And truly, he will not go unpunished, for it is we who are in the right.
Friar Tuck, everyone.
Let's see what the...
Yes, Robin. Where shall they be assigned? Can never have enough troops, eh? Yes, Robin. Where shall they march?
Greetings, Robin. Fare you well.
Yes, Robin. To where shall they march?
is it, love? Be quick about it, Robin.
What is your desire? Until...
Yes, Robin. Where shall they be assigned? Spend as much as you need. We can always steal more. Yes, Robin. Where shall they march? Let's make a mess! Nasty mess is this. Green fire on it. Now fire into the breach! Aye, we're hurting them now. What the hell was that? Hell, they didn't put a spanking! Ha ha! Half a minute! Here they come! Blasting! Keep firing! Cheers, you bastards!
What is it? Robin, Richard lies in a foreign land, awaiting ransom. Excellent, Robin. With this, we shall free the...
What is your desire? Fare you well.
Hey, mate. Where shall they be assigned? You never have enough troops, eh? Hey, mate. Join me for a drink.
What is your desire?
Lords and ladies, welcome to today's tournament.
list.
Now to round one. Wilfred of Ivanhoe challenges a young knight.
King.
You have soundly beaten me. To the list.
We move into round two. Wilfred of Ivanhoe challenges a young knight. The winner of this round will return home burdened with both fame and coin.
Once again, my skills have served me well.
My army will enjoy its restful march into my new land.
With the day coming to an end, we enter the final round. Wilfred of Ivanhoe will take up the lance against Prince King John. The winner will be declared tournament champion. A knockoff!
Victory!
This is the culmination of our struggle, my friends. Today will we end the reign of the usurper and restore law to the land.
Aye.
Are the men ready, John?
Never have I seen them so anxious for battle, Robin. This will indeed be a day that will set the bards a-shouting for many years to come.
Wilfred, will you follow?
I shall follow you through the gates of hell, my lord.
If all goes well, there'll be no need for that. But your sentiment is appreciated. So, have the two of you made friends yet?
Of course not. He's still a pompous, self-righteous bastard.
And he still speaks as if into a mirror.
Wonderful. Well, gentlemen, John's castle lies before us. Shall we then?
Aye.
Aye.
Let us make our presence known. What next, I wonder? Let's see what the...
Yes, Robin? To where shall they march? Years to build and minutes to tear it all down. Switching to stone! Short! Give it more chain! Now
upon us! Terrible arm! Right up the crease! Blast it! Keep firing! Beware the archers! Half a minute! Locked it! Right on top! Again! Crack it down! Right on top! A hit! Bring it down on their head! Only a minute until they're upon us! Switching to stone! Terrible on! That's one spot we won't have to aim for! Right up the crease! Oh, that felt good! Now we're getting somewhere! Too short! Archers on the wall! Blast it! Keep firing!
Your Majesty, the enemy is upon us. You must flee while you are yet able.
Leave.
Your Majesty!
Leave! I will attend to this myself, for I have had enough of my men's incompetence.
As you command, Your Majesty.
And so it is I find myself alone upon a groaning seat of good intent. It appears you have won, my brother, for in this wicked world the better man's not best. Have you come then, Robin Hood?
I'm here, John.
Then let us make an end.
Die, outlaw! Die, outlaw! For this I'll have your head on a pike!
It is not too late, John. You may set the crown aside even now.
No. No, Robin Hood, I cannot. I must play the part to the end. Come then. Remove my crown, if you will.
But there's still armies marching all over the bloody place.
Our purpose was to unseat Prince John from the throne. And that...
But the kingdom's still a mess. We can't just go home and forget about it.
Those who yet war for the crown do so lawfully, for it is their right.
Bollocks!
I suggest we make an exit before long. The men have a look about them I do not fancy.
And though there remains work to be done, we rejoice at your return, sire.
I give you my thanks, Wilfred of Ivanhoe. You have served England well. Now, where is this Robin Hood of which you have spoken? I would reward him for his dutiful service to me.
I must apologize for him, sire, but I have fought alongside him and know him to be a good man.
You have not answered my question, Ivanhoe. And for what do you offer your apologies?
Perhaps both answers may be found upon your throne, sire.
What is this?
To the King of England, salutations. Your castle I've destroyed, and for that I apologize. But rest assured it can take repair. Would that I could say the same of those who sleep beneath the fresh-turned soil. I desire neither titles nor your thanks for restoring you to your imperial seat. I am no servant of yours, and never shall I drop a knee to you. My place is not at your feet. My duty to something greater than a simple king. But look now, your crown awaits the sloping of your brow. Keep it well this time, Richard, as you should, and stay out of my forest. Signed, Robin Hood. My love.
What is it you wish to say, Robin? It grows dark.
Have you no sense of romance?
You know me. Sensitive men? Not my type.
Of course we are. Me in particular.
There are still many things to be done. You cannot waste the night away stomping through Sherwood, avoiding your responsibilities.
No, I can't avoid my responsibilities, can I, love?
There are other matters.
But only one that matters.
I suppose that dinner can wait.
Perhaps we can start with dessert.
Oh, shut